Welcome to Germany and a Porsche event that you're maybe not familiar with. We are in the little town called Dinslaken, and you can see behind me a lot of 991 Speedsters because I'm doing this video in English for a reason. I want to show you the biggest 991 Speedster meeting, and also there are some very cool 911 STs as well. We will grab now Jacob, he is the organizer, and then we have a lot of Speedsters to enjoy. But also when we go over here, you can see behind me there are a lot of Porsches, a freaking lot of Porsches. Guys, this is one of the biggest Porsche meets in the world. They are expecting over 2,000 cars. All right, guys, you will be surprised. This is Mr. Speedster. Hi. This is Jacob, 21 years old.
Yes.
And he is doing it. This is Max from Belgium. You will have to tell the story with the wait there. Now he is organizing this Speedster meeting together with a father who was.
Yes.
But you did it first.
Yes.
You convinced your father, Sebastian, who is over there. He's doing the ST registry. He's doing the Speedster registry, and you're collecting all the limitation numbers, specs of all the cars on Instagram. That is some sort of work, right?
Yes, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but the outcome is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's check out some nice cars. Let's start with the two special ones.
Only nice cars can be seen here.
What do we have here? So this one we already did an interview, Jake Green from Christian.
Yeah.
But this one is, PTS, I don't want to say more special, but that's not, it hasn't been shown that often, right?
It's pretty secret, yeah. But now you can see it here.
So what's the story behind this one?
PTS Dark Sea Blue has a pretty special rims and interior. And Porsche also made the model car, which we will shoot the model cars as well, yeah. And now it's the first time that you can see it here in person, and also next to the light.
And one of the coolest things is the one spoke also in Golf Orange, and it's all from the factory.
Yes, all factory.
All factory.
Yeah.
So then we have Heritage Package, one of many, I guess, for today, right?
Also from Mark. Mark brought 11 Speedsters and 2 STs today.
And also a 918 Spider.
918 Spider.
It's kind of a Speedster.
a bit.
Yeah, Mark Way from Gelderland.
Speedster.
Amazing supporter, right?
It's incredible.
Such a cool thing, and amazing that you're organizing it.
Thank you.
Then we have Shark.
Yes, Shark. Racing yellow. Also beautiful color, as the standard color for the Speedster. I think it fits perfectly.
And you told me last year this is quite rare in yellow, right? Because you also know how many cars were built in which colors, sort of.
I know. From the 1,250 that I registered, yes, I know.
But how many yellows? 5, 6?
No, it's a bit more.
It's a bit more.
It's a bit more.
But double digits, not triple digits.
Yeah.
GT Silver from Belgium?
Yes. Also from Mark.
And this is the crashed one who Maxime and his father brought from Belgium, which they rebuilt and lives on.
Yeah, it's so cool to see after being crashed now here.
It's also a Heritage Package, I didn't realize it, so there's all the leather options and such.
Without the stickers, but here you can see the comparison, pretty good.
Yeah, that Heritage Package doesn't have the leather, so it's crazy. What do we have here? Which color is this?
This is also really special. It's in PTS olive green, and it's one of only 2 Speedsters in this color. Oh. The other olive green Speedster is in Florida.
Okay, that's a far away.
This is the other one, which is here. Also with the 6X interior. Looks really nice as well.
Has so many details. It's impossible to show it all on video, so you have to come here, guys. That's the only option. And you're also doing, when you said Florida, you did a Speedster meeting already in the US, right?
I did.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was really nice. Could have been more Speedsters, but the vibe was amazing. The scenery, Miami in general, it was fantastic. Yeah.
What do you mean with could be more? How many were it?
4. Was not much, but for organizing it very spontaneously, it was really good.
You're really spoiled. Yeah, 4 991 Speedsters in one place is already special.
It's a lot.
Of course, today it's a lot more, but this is now the 4th time you're doing it?
Yes, that's correct. This one is in PTS Viper Green.
From the S1 family? 997 RS color?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. Really nice color.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 more GT Silver ones?
Yes. Few of them in the Heritage Package. I mean, it looks really nice with the Heritage, but it was too often for the Speedster. You get really used to it.
It's popular. But, you are used to it.
Yeah, I do. But this one is actually wrap. Underneath is a Gate Grey.
Oh, they wrapped in a Gate Grey one.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, a Gate Grey is not that popular.
No, also standard color, but also not that popular.
Yeah, also not like it was available, I think, for all Porsche models, even four-door cars and so. And then Lava Orange.
Lava Orange, correct. Also from Mark.
Also from Gelderland.
Yes.
Cool. From
and
Dutch.
this one in white. This one is pretty special with the red brake calipers. I think they painted it afterwards.
And I see orange or red stitching inside.
Yes,
That is also cool.
red.
Of course, the best one we save for last.
Yes. God's red. Also very beautiful color, in my opinion.
I saw one last week in Hockenheim.
Yeah.
And it's a bit under the radar,
Yeah.
but it's so clean and so beautiful in God's red.
It's a shame that you couldn't order it on the ST. I think it would have looked great.
Oh, that wouldn't be...
No, was not possible.
Crazy. There's another chalk car?
Yes, I think so.
And then the best for last, of course.
Yes, the best two speedsters.
This one I know.
This one you know, Gulf Orange, with the Gulf Orange and the Gulf Blue.
Full Gulf spec from Mark Wech in Gelderland.
It's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful car. Also with the Pipita on the interior, it's amazing.
Full on Sonderwunsch.
Yes.
But even more Sonderwunsch.
Sonderwunsch can be seen here, yes.
Is this one.
Luca Trazzi's 991 Speedster. He drove it all the way from Milano to here.
From
Italy
to
Italy.
Wow,
yeah.
What a champ.
With one stop in Zuffenhausen, but he arrived yesterday evening. It's beautiful.
What is the color on this one?
It's PTS Aero Blue.
Ah, from the 997 Speedster?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think there are only 3 Speedsters in that color. And everything here in the yellow is also painted.
And this, I think, is speed yellow, right?
Yes.
The old one.
Yeah.
And this is painted. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, guys, you maybe know Luca from his 993 project and 911 Dakar. But the Speedster is also very cool. And I see even Pipita inserts, also from the factory.
Yes. He has also some other special features on the interior. Also with the 12, the center on the steering wheel is also in blue.
What a special, what a
amazing,
special event.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's...
But that's not it yet. You have to turn around.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
also
go.
super cool. From Mark, Alex Gray. Beautiful car. I think
this
it
is
looks...
also a heritage package called interior?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. This one in Gulf Orange.
Oh, not Lava Orange, Gulf
No,
Orange.
Gulf Orange, also PTS.
Cool.
That's why I told you, you have to also look at this.
Yeah, of course. You're specific.
Yeah. Yeah,
when you're
specific.
talking about Porsche exclusive, you have to be specific.
Yes.
Like a Swiss watchmaker.
That's true.
Okay,
And
now to the Saudi car.
yeah, we parked them together especially because the orange on the exterior matches perfectly the orange leather on the interior of this one.
I love this one. I think it's amazing.
I mean, we are in Dinslaken and you have Saudi Arabia plates.
That is, but
it's it's mind blowing.
On this, you can go a bit deeper on the spec because it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pure white, which I think it was not a PTS color, standard color.
Yeah, I heard multiple things about it.
Yeah, and with the interior, it's just amazing with the brown. And this leather is actually from the same supplier, which also supplies Hermes for their bags. It's the same leather in here, so
it's
super
completely
exclusive.
bespoke, right?
Yes, completely.
And even X stitching, cross stitching, not normal stitching, cross stitching.
It's amazing. It's
such a cool car.
Yeah, and all the way from Saudi Arabia. He flew to Switzerland and then
drove it here.
Yesterday he drove it up here.
Not a garage queen.
No, definitely not. I think it's now at 4,000 kilometers. Amazing color again.
Racing green.
Jet green.
Jet green.
Jet green metallic.
Cool.
Beautiful. Especially in the sun, it looks amazing.
Yeah, very subtle spec compared to the other 3.
Yes.
But with the Ortrun or neodymium wheels, very nice.
Yeah.
Standard spec.
Standard spec, but still looks amazing in my opinion. Porsche did an amazing job, especially with the wheels. I think it fits perfectly.
And this is also presentation spec.
Yeah.
In black.
Yeah.
But with heritage.
It's also
inside.
from Mark. Mark also brought this one.
Mark also brought this one. Cool.
And this one is one of the most special STs. It's the first time the world sees it.
Oh.
And we definitely have to look at the interior.
Yeah, we do that.
It's in NATO leaf with Bahama yellow accents. You have the vents in the inside with leather on the vents, and you have 3 different colors for the leather. It's it's amazing. You even have small sketches of the ST on the leather.
And this is really one of the highest spec cars I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like Monterey.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is also shore blue.
Also, yes, and this one is also pretty cool. It's not GT silver. It's fish silver. It's also PTS color.
This one I can spot.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks like Chroma Flare, right?
Yeah.
Like
almost.
Chroma Flare.
Yeah, and it's really new. Yesterday they finished the wrap and today it's here in Dinslaken.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Paint protection film.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this color, of course, from Qatar and just in GT3 RS.
Yeah.
Looks so different here in Europe under this lighting. Another jet green car.
Yeah, another beautiful one.
With the white accents, amazing.
White wheels, but it doesn't have the heritage package. Yeah, but
with
it looks
white stitching as well,
Yeah.
or chalk stitching.
Yeah, here we have the green Speedsters, green STs.
Green STs.
I'm getting confused already.
One green one after another from
Yeah.
Belgium.
Yes, PTS Ortrun green, also beautiful. This was actually here last year. It's one of the very first PTS STs.
Another very green one.
Yes, very green. PTS S-Man green.
With
Under
US
the sun.
indicators.
Yes, but with the roll cage inside. So I don't know yet what's the story behind it.
That is cool, because in the US it isn't allowed to order a cage.
Exactly.
There are some who retrofit it.
Yeah.
So this will be an interesting one to
Yes,
see online what will happen with this one.
Yeah.
And then the final one.
The final one, yes. Also PTS.
Oh, Brewster green.
Brewster,
It's Brewster green.
Brewster, yeah.
It's Brewster green.
Also beautiful.
Guys,
so
imagine
we have
with
4
all
green.
these colors in his head,
Yeah.
how much he has to think about.
Yeah, it's a lot. And over there we have Olympic blue GT3 RS, slate gray GT3 RS. It's amazing.
You can be mighty proud of this turnout.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Yeah,
Of course,
it's great to have you here.
It's a big team effort, but how you do it with your father,
Yeah.
that's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
And
Yeah.
guys, when you're coming to Germany for a Porsche meeting, you have to come to Dinslaken 1st of May. Because
really do.
this is like the only
Yeah.
place in the world that this
Yeah.
is happening. And there's like thousands of other Porsches
Yeah,
around,
it's
tractors
amazing.
as well,
Yeah.
where we have to take a lot of
Yeah.
looks. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure.
So special. So guys, now we're doing something very childish. We're shooting model cars. So I brought mine, which are now all on the car. And now we see how many model cars we grabbed together. Come on, Emil, put your model cars on it.
Yes.
Where you want it? That's too close, right? Let me put it over there. So, and now the final one. Number 13 from Christian and Ortrun will be also here. Let's find a spot for it. That looks good, I think, right? Oh, another oak green one. Perfect. Gimme.
Yeah.
So this is pretty special, guys, because these models are all super rare and super valuable. So there is a ton of money on this car. But it's funny. It all started like this, with 911 scales doing model cars. And now we have a line of speedsters with a lot of speedster model cars here. This is just perfect. What a jam, what a day. Amazing.
You are crazy.
It's cool.
It's amazing.
Sorry, you're in the picture? Danke. Guys, I have some very special Germans here from East Germany, Leipzig, but they are German born, but you are pretty much Americans, right?
We don't know.
They are a bit
Depends
shy,
on the time.
but this will change when we speak about their wonderful speedster. Let's check this one out. This is a paint to sample car, right?
Right.
Let's go around it. So tell me about this wonderful speedster of yours.
No, it's a Speedster.
It's a speedster. That's such a German thing. Not talking a lot.
It's only a
Quick and
Speedster.
dirty.
Yes, 71,000 kilometers on the odometer now. But it's a car for driving.
71,000 kilometers.
Yes,
So this is one of the most high mileage speedsters in the world.
maybe.
Maybe even the one.
Nobody
Even
knows
the
it.
one. And the cool story is that you actually drove it in the US, right?
Yeah, we did 50,000 kilometers
In the US?
In the US,
Wow.
1 year.
So the car has actually driven more in the US than in Germany. Tell me quickly, what kind of places did you visit? There are so many cool stickers here on the car.
Oh, we went from the East Coast. We started in Fort Lauderdale, and then we went across the country until the West Coast, up to Canada, and back down to Arizona, and then at the end back to Florida. So across the country, actually, and also up to New York until Rhode Island.
Wow.
Yeah, all over the country.
You did it with the Speedster, and I also saw you did it with some other cars as well, right?
Yes, we took the GT3 RS, the 997. So we drive, everybody of us drives one.
This is a married couple driving with 2 Porsches through the United States.
Right.
So you spend a lot of time apart from each other, but always looking in the mirror and you see your partner, right?
Yes, that's it.
How is that going?
Very nice.
Is it
Very
saving
well.
the marriage, or why are you so separated and even close together?
Some people say that's why we are still married, because we drive in our own cars and we don't have a radio. We don't talk to each other on the way, so we don't turn on a radio. So we just listen to the engine, and that's it. That's the most fun for us.
The best thing is she have to follow me.
Oh, you're always leading?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he's leading.
Oh, that's a man's
So
dream.
in the morning she didn't know where we will arrive in the evening.
Okay.
So she have to
But
follow
who's
me.
doing the planning of the trips?
So
Also you.
yeah.
Okay.
She's only
So you're quite
driving.
relaxed and enjoy it.
Yes, that's it. And it's not my fault if we get lost, you know.
That's
It's not
always
my
great as a
fault.
woman. That's
Yeah,
always
right.
great.
So
feel your
I
passion.
can't blame on him, but yeah.
That's fine. And I saw the Speedster has one specific option. You opted for no air conditioning
Yes.
in the US.
Yes,
Right.
it's a Speedster.
It's a Speedster, so
you
you
can
drive
see
it
it.
open.
It's no. He has no roof on, no rooftop.
That
So
is
you drive it open, because the first car they presented it without roof. So you don't need a rooftop and you don't need the air condition.
So at one point, was it so hot that you wanted some aircon?
Yes, in Texas by 45 degrees, but you can close the roof and you can drive. It's okay.
Okay. So you haven't regretted it so far.
Yes.
Amazing. And the car, what's the color called? We haven't talked about
in
that.
Germany we say hellgreen.
Hell green, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The American people know it as jade green,
Jade green.
and now I think Porsche changed it back to lighter green.
Light green, okay. You guys, you can follow them on Instagram at GT3RS Twin Tours.
Yes.
And also Speedster page as well. And there is a lot of articles online about their trip, Porsche Club News and all that stuff. That is really something you have to look into. It's such an amazing story and so cool to have you here. It is so unbelievable full here. Of course, the Speedster lineup right there is the highlight. Also nice Spider RS, very, very common car. Yeah, and here we have the Panamera, one of 2. Maybe there are more at the event, but here we have. I managed to find another one. We parked next to each other and check out this amazing lineup. It is so huge, so many cars. Just a random GT3 RS driving past. Very cool Cayenne Coupe. Call me crazy for shouting out a Cayenne Coupe, but the color looks wonderful. And this event is so big. You have like cars parked here in double lanes, then you have a driving lane, then the cars are parked here in the middle as well. But it's not the end. There are even more. And this is the whole arena filled with Porsches. There are so many here, and here is now really everything. They have 911s, they have classics. Here is a full line of 928s. Where do you see so many parked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 besides each other. Then here we have a stunning 993, nicely painted. People are already getting in and getting out at the same time. You could argue it's a bit chaotic, but I love it. The more Porsches, the better. Doesn't matter about the organization. Just grab your Porsche, come here. And even as a visitor, it's nice. With a Porsche, we paid like 30 euros to get in. As a visitor, I think it's just 10 euros. So it's really inexpensive. You just have to get here. Our nice 911 50-year edition. This is also a car you do not see that often. And also a really nice green. This is also a paint to sample car, which looks really stunning. Normal Spider, not the RS, so the actual car I would prefer to drive because it is so much more usable. It's so much better in my opinion. Of course, from a driving point, the Spider RS is completely over the top. Then we also have all the Porsche clubs here. Porsche clubs in Germany is huge. We have so many Porsche clubs, and these are all the cars from them. Massive lineup. Maybe you don't realize it, but in Germany we have so many Porsches. We have 90 Porsche centers. I think we have over 100 Porsche clubs. We even have like specific clubs like the 356 clubs. We have regional clubs, and the amount of cars is absolutely crazy. Here's a very special car coming. A Riviera Blue 4-liter. This is an actual 4-liter RS, so a very, very rare car in Riviera Blue. This is a cool one. Wow, wow, wow. And check out the dust. And this is a bit annoying. They put up like the banners of the Porsche clubs here, so we cannot see this wonderfully Spider RS. I'm sure it's just a wrap. I don't think it's painted, but it looks cool. And this dark olive color scheme and metallic paint. Or maybe it is painted, we will never know. And here in the rear we have a cool car. It's owned by someone who's running Porsche Club Germany. This is a 911 4S, I think, a 911 in Nordic gold, and even the wheels are also painted in Nordic gold. This is an absolute one-off car. Very, very crazy color, of course. It's not subtle anymore. Everyone will notice your Porsche. But it's cool to see one. What do you think? Is it an original turbo 3.6? That is cool, seeing something like this. Bad boys Porsche, even with the little girl in the back with the daughter. It's crazy. Here we see something cool. A group of guys know what's good. There to the right, the GT3 RS, but here a 964 RS, I think. Oh, it looks very nice. It's a maritime blue with roof wheels. It's not an RS, but still it looks great. In maritime blue. What a beautiful example of a 964. So G model done right. Love the kid doing pictures there. What a champ. Full safari look. Roof cage for storage and a lot of lights. Of course, where would you drive this in Germany? There isn't really a lot of space where you need something like this, but it looks absolutely cool. Ah, and here's something cool for Björn as well. There are some 944s doing camping. This you really need. It's 1st of May and it's so warm, it's like summer. Here we have a new format, which is getting bigger and bigger here in Germany, the Porsche GT Circles. So this is just for GT Porsches. GT4 RS in front with Mantai package, touring. So this is something of a highly emotional topic. The Taycan Turbo GT is of course in GT, so it has to be in the GT Circle. But it is a bit odd, but I really like the color. This one here, I have to find what color it is. I talked with the owner, he said something menthol in German, so we have to look up what color this is. And this is not painted, this is not wrapped, this is painted from the factory like this. Base 991 Carrera, looking very, very beautiful. GT3 RS, another GT3 and a Sport Classic. I talked to the owner, we maybe get lucky driving this car, which will be absolutely crazy. I never drove a Sport Classic, and I really have to experience this one. Manual 7-speed, 550 horsepower to the rear wheels, 1250 cars made. That is special. Two of the many Spider RS, these are not special anymore. They've built so many. 991.2 GT3 RS, new GT3 RS, some normal Porsches as well. And here is still a bit of space left. Who would have thought? There in the rear, a lot of stands where you can buy stuff, more and more Porsches. There's also a really nice Carrera GTS Cabriolet with the right wheels, with the Turbo S wheels, looking very nice. I really like the 997 GTS, I think it's such a cool car. I wouldn't take one as a Cabriolet, but you really don't have a choice when you look for something like this. They are actually exceptionally rare. GT4 981 is also a cool car, which gets rarer than rarer. And here's also this guy also did a lot of miles to be here from Austria with a GT3. Dutch cars, because we are very close to the Dutch border. Another 928, should be an S4. And then something very specific but close to my heart. The Porsche diesel tractors in their different forms. So we had 4 different variants with 1, 2, 3 and 4 cylinders. Should all be present here, Junior, Standard, Super and Master. And this is a Super, the Master is even bigger, but I don't see it here right now. Some are with a lot of patina, some are restorated. There's even a Juve project where they restore these tractors. Look, this one even was in Zellersee in Austria. They did the Großglockner High Alpine Road with tractors. They also drive to the North Cape in Norway with tractors. They don't ship them, they drive them there. That is something, right? Standard 911, 997 Gen Carrera. I think it's macadamia brown, also brown leather inside, even two-tone sport exhaust. If you want a 911, this is pretty much the one you want. Not too expensive, but still super classy. That is a car you can drive all the time. Here's also something cool. Not only the Kremer-inspired 997 Turbo, but check out this model car tower here. Made by Kai. He will do your car as a model car. And has now stopped talking because I'm filming. Kai, explain me, what kind of tower do we have here?
So this is the tower which is normally in a concept for a 2 meter 40 height. The special thing at that tower is that you can assemble it in your room, and it will only be fixed by the top part, what you see here. This is the adjustable part, what you see. So I call it the kind of chassis, what is adjustable with a viscoelastic form on the top, and you can bring it under pressure to the top, and it stands fully alone without any additional screwing, any additional fixing. And the next topic is that you can adjust it if it stays in the living room. And then you want to have a completely different interior. You can put it in your bedroom. You can put it in your bathroom.
And the bedroom.
Maybe you have the situation, hopefully that the relationship with your wife always is nice. Yeah. Do not think on the days that it is not fine, but then you can put it in between the beds, amazing. 5 or 6, and then, no, I'm just kidding.
But for the man cave, it's amazing.
It is for the man cave, it's a must-have. It's really nice, and as well, that is an advantage. You do not need to clean the models. You only have to go with the Swiffer very fast on the acryl case. It's fine. It is in such good quality. You can use it then 10, 20, 100 times with your Swiffer, and you have no scratching.
Yeah, that's a really cool concept. I always saw on your Instagram page, Nelly's Model Cars, that you have like millions of views just doing model car towers.
Just doing model car towers, yeah. But the people like it because they always look at what is the solution, and especially if then the discussion between wife and husband is in that area. Why should you buy so much models, and where should you place it? And this is a solution because
and the models look so good.
Yeah, you can really make more from a model if you, for example, use that one. This is from CK Model Cars. So this is the Works 83. So it's a model, you know it. The average price is something like 60 euros. But if you see this in the case, I would not say it is 600 euros, but it looks more than the value as the model really costs.
It really is. Yeah, you don't look as closely, but
exactly.
It looks great. Such a cool tower. Yeah, thanks for the small introduction.
Michael, you're always welcome. So have fun, no?
Kai is such a cool guy. He lives model cars, and he does so many amazing ones. Also amazing is this one, a Ratium Green 992 GTS, first gen, looking absolutely wonderful. Very dark spec, but it looks great. So this is also really nice 356. I think that is Fjord Green, which is a super specific special color. And now we are heading to the big stage, which is where there is a bit of program. They are not overdoing it here. They are really like living the cars. This is all what they are doing. And here is one of the influencer cars which is here, Quattro Green, and she also has a roof box on top, which I think it is from Asphaltkind. He developed these kind of roof boxes in carbon fiber. We see here with his kit, so I don't want to hold the camera onto it, but you have to check it out. This is it. So finally, GT3 RS with a roof box.
It's a Registry uns hier präsentiert mit einer Preisvergabe gleich. Have you ever been in this country?
First of all, thank you very much for the warm welcome. Thank you for the organizers for such a beautiful and exceptional Porsche gathering.
Gebührt Jakob Achenbach für seine Netzwerktätigkeit, dass er das möglich macht. Internationaler Besuch hier aus Saudi-Arabien von der 991 Speedster Registry.
So now we see something very, very, very special. Porsche engine, and maybe you can already guess which Porsche is underneath. It looks like a VW Golf 1 of the first generation. From the rear it's a VW Golf, and there it says Arts. And you see the exhaust pipe down there. So this is one of two very, very, very special cars, and now you can see which car it is. It's a 928 manual. Oh yeah. Dankeschön. Here you see the door of a 928 merged with a door of a Golf 1, and also the most wonderful 928 interior built, the seats, the handbrake on the side, and this is a very, very fast VW Golf. Over 300 horsepower, and there you also see the old brochures. It was converted in 1979, and these are the original brochures. And this is hand-built, coach-built, and it's crazy. Donk! Good old sound. On BBS wheels, of course, it's rear-wheel drive because it's a 928. And this is some of the crazy things the Germans did back in the 70s and 80s. They converted whole cars, and this is one of the craziest ever made. The owner is right next to me. He's talking in German and saying this car is doing 275 kilometers an hour, and 250 is absolutely no problem. And he loves it. To hunt some BMW M cars and others. They never expect this Golf to be this extremely fast. Here we have it finally in the hole, in the shot. It gets a lot of attention from the crowd, of course, being such a special one. And here in Germany it's also very well known because famous YouTubers already filmed it. And here's another of the crazy creations from the 80s. The Strosek 928 gets a lot of attention, of course, and yeah. Completely custom body build with scissor doors. There you can actually see it's a 928, but big double pipe exhaust. These were the craziest tuning times in the 80s. There they really did everything because there were no rules. Here we have a very colorful lineup. Spider in an orange, which I do not know which orange it is. I will wait for your comments, maybe you know. And a green Touring and a Shark Blue GT3. Oh, and speaking of special, 968 Cabriolet and a pink metallic tone, which is also very good. And here we are at the other end of the track, which is far, far away from the Speedsters. And even here it is completely filled. But now also they start to leave the first ones. It's now 2 p.m. Here, check out this G model. Now, is this 70s feeling or 80s feeling, or isn't it? Targa, so beautiful, looking good. Here's a 997 which fits my taste. In jet green with a beige interior. Green over tan is always the best choice. Oh, and here, nice Targa. Isn't it crazy? Like while you're speaking, there's another even better Porsche coming. There's always a better Porsche, even a more beautiful one. One Porsche after another. It is so cool. Here we have a Cayman R as well. Spider driving by, of course. So many. Now they are really coming here. Check this out. They are all heading out, driving back. A car from Belgium as well. Really great distances which people cover just to be here. Yachting Blue GT3, wow, that is a stunning color, great choice. That was first introduced on my Panamera and it looks so good, very light blue. Guys, I really hope you had a good impression here from the big Porsche event in Dinslaken, one of the biggest in the world, with over 2,000 cars. It's always on the 1st of May, so it's very easy for you to keep it in mind. When you travel to Germany, you have to come here. As always, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and then we see each other in the next video. Till then, Allah, Ciao.